Hey, Mr. Sonnenberg here. Okay, today we're talking about physical properties. So, these are basically properties that are formed with or observed without forming a new substance. Okay, so there's two types of measures, qualitative and quantitative, but the ways we can categorize it is some we can measure, so that's quantitative, the bottom one, it talks about measurement, so boiling point, we can measure its density, we can measure, that's how many particles are packed in it. Okay, so if something is very thick and a lot of particles in it, we'd say it's very dense. That's why some substances float, some don't. Remember in grade 8 you built density towers? Well, that's because the density is the amount of particles. Density is different. But boiling point, melting point, things like that, when it freezes, those are quantitative. But then there's qualitative physical properties, and those are the things like it's hard, maybe it's color, its smell, things like that. Okay, those are qualitative, but that's ways. So all those things I've discussed, those you should be able to identify from a list how to different physical properties versus chemical properties. So today we're talking about physical properties. So like I said, that qualitative physical property, you can identify it through your senses. So you can smell it, you can taste it, you can touch it. Okay, so those are things like color, texture. So if it's rough, it's smooth, what color it is, how it tastes, is it bitter, is it salty, is it sweet? Smell, change in state. So at what point does it change states, and can it go from liquid to a solid and back? Malleability is ability to be shaped, and then also ductility, which is its ability to be stretched, possibly into wires. Okay. So, sorry, the quantitative physical properties, those are the things, like I said, that are measurable. Okay, so quantitative referring to almost numbers, okay, in a form of measurement. So melting point, when does ice or when does water or ice melt? At 0 degrees. When does water boil? At 100 degrees. Okay, then we have density, we have viscosity. Remember we talked about the rate of, say, syrup, molasses, oil, cooking oil. The rate at which something flows is its viscosity. Solubility, how fast it'll dissolve in water or in a solution, okay, to form a solution. And conductivity, okay, will it conduct electricity or heat, okay, will it allow that to flow? So if we just take an example here of aluminum, so its physical properties, well, its color is silver, it's solid at room temperature, it's a soft metal, okay, so it's not really hard, so it's not very dense. Okay, its melting point though is 660 degrees Celsius. Its boiling point, when it boils, is at 2,519 degrees Celsius, and its density is 2.7 grams per centimeter cubed. So those are, again, like we'll identify, if I take a pen here, I can identify which ones were quantitative or qualitative. Okay, so this one is qualitative, oops, and this one is qualitative. And this one is qualitative. This one is quantitative. I'm just going to make that an N. Quantitative and quantitative. I apologize about my writing. I'll go back to grade 1 and I'll learn perfect cursive. But, so, anyways, I have a few video clips here that are going to outline at the end of this screencast that you're really going to want to watch right after this coming up, that are going to outline a few quantitative or qualitative, I mean, properties. So hopefully you enjoy them. All right, thanks guys. I'll see you on the next screencast. Make sure you watch the full video here. Oh, smell like diapers and garbage. The color of this is black, and it feels kind of rough. Ow, that's hard.